This is sustainability, is to act responsibly and turn on your brain when you go out.
Hi everyone, and welcome with us with Sustainable Talk with the new guest.
Hi Thomas, hi Isaac.
Connect all the world. We have New York, Amsterdam, Switzerland, and Hong Kong. Isaac and Thomas will drive us in the world of ocean plastic recycled.
Tide was born out of the mother company. It's called Braloba, which I own together with my brother. We manufacture watch straps and jewelry straps for the fashion industry since more than 25 years. And we always got asked at Braloba, hey, give us some raw material we can work on. Then we said, why don't we give a try to that ocean plastic? Because everybody told us that ocean plastic cannot be used anymore. That's trash. No one wants to touch trash. But still, there are 8 million tons of plastic trash in the oceans every year. So we said there must be a way to give to that the value. As crazy as we are, we said, okay, let's talk to the professionals. We met the Swiss University of Plastic Science. So we built a team of future bachelor students and said, okay, let's give it a try. Let's analyze that plastic, how really damaged that is. And one guy was quite funny, told me, a chemistry guy, he said, look, it's very easy. Plastic is chemistry. Chemistry can always be fixed because chemistry is molecules. The longer the molecular chain, the more resistant is the plastic. The shorter, the less resistant is the plastic. So we only need to find a way how we can extend that molecular chain back to virgin level. So we worked 2 years, we failed a few times. In summer 2019, we finally got the perfect recipe to reach that needed length of molecular chain. And all this by mechanical compounding.
And then the Tide journey started.
We came on national TV, we won the German Technology Award, we won the Swiss Plastic Award. Tide was born in October 2019. And since then, we're full steam ahead to clean the oceans and give the trash a value.
You know, we work in the customer side and we do sustainability talks for education and for fun. One of the questions that we always have is, how do you collect your plastic? And what is the traceability that we can get out of that?
Thailand is somehow our second home besides China. We went to the beach, and as you all know and also have seen on TV, every morning is a lot of plastic trash on the beach due to the current. And we asked the local people, said, hey guys, why don't you clean that up? And they said, hey, that's trash. I do not clean after other people's trash. Then we got in touch with a few fishermen. They were complaining how the business is bad because there is less and less fish in the ocean. And we asked them, okay, how about if you collect the plastic for us? Again, the same answer, no, it's trash. We don't touch trash. And then we told them, okay, how about if we pay you the same amount of money you get for the fish, we get you the same amount for plastic. And then everyone said, of course, then we take the plastic. The price of fish down to the fisherman is very low. He gets maybe like 35 baht, Thai baht. That's like $1 per kilogram. We have learned that if we pay him the same price for the plastic than he gets for the fish, we have an incredible source of people working for us. So we could create an incredible social impact. And to make sure that this works properly and safe, we partner with a Swiss foundation in Thailand. It's called Jan and Oscar Foundation. They're specialized to educate local people in rural regions in Thailand. Foundation is then helping us to coordinate and is also helping us to sort the trash. Because when you collect trash, you have a lot of different type of trash and we cannot use everything. So we need to manually sort that.
And then you guys send the trash somewhere.
For the moment, we have to send it to Switzerland.
It's difficult to import trash in Switzerland.
Actually, it's illegal to import trash. So what we are doing after we sort the trash, we actually have invested in a shredding equipment, make flakes. And the flake gets a new customs tariff number, means we can import as a raw material. But this is not our long-term target because shipping trash around the world doesn't make sense. As we say that we work on a complete transparency, we also tell the people that we ship to Europe because the knowledge at the moment is in Switzerland. Then in Switzerland, we do the upcycling. What we do, it's a complete mechanical process. So we do not add any chemicals. We melt down the plastic and put it on the singular molecular level. And then we rebuild it in a special process, in a special mechanical process. We add one molecule after the other to get the plastic level quality. And this process, actually, we are working on a licensing business now because we want to avoid to ship that around the globe. In 2021, actually this year, we're planning to do the first complete upcycling in Thailand.
So you don't have the material to travel all around the world.
And the idea is to give that out in a license. Means that even in, let's say in Ghana, in Accra, we can ship to Argentina, we could ship to California, we could ship anywhere that kind of license. And then everywhere in the world, people can upcycle ocean plastic.
So you can go to the most polluting place, have the license there and clean all the polluted area in the world.
Exactly.
In the ocean trash, you can find polyester, nylon, and other kind of plastic. How do you sort them out?
Actually, it's a special technology called NIT. It's near infrared technology. It's a special process how you can measure the density of the plastic.
It's a machine that does this for you guys.
Sensor, yes.
The next step for you guys is to produce yarns.
Yes, as we have reached a 99.4% virgin quality level with our new upcycled material, it allows us to extrude it into yarns. Means first you extrude it into filaments, and then you twist the filaments and you can do yarn.
Like a virgin yarns.
Exactly.
How much is the environmental impact for all this recycling?
We save 57% of energy by using our raw material than virgin. The most energy investing part in virgin plastic is the oil. Transfer the oil into plastic needs an immense amount of energy. As we are compounding with solar energy in Switzerland, and we balance all the transport by myclimate.org, so we're theoretically carbon neutral. For every kilogram of CO2 we create, we replace it, and with that money, they're doing something else for the planet. For me, it's not a perfect solution because we're still creating CO2, and the target is to reduce the creation of CO2. And we can reduce that dramatically when we actually upcycle on site in each country.
That's an amazing project that you guys have put it together. And it's funny to see how people that are not from the industry, oh, yes, you do watch strap, but then you start producing yarn from recycled plastic. That's amazing, guys, what you've done.
Based on our understanding, we're so far the only one who processes 100% ocean-bound plastic. So we do not mix with any virgin. So every product or every raw material you get from Thai is 100% ocean-bound.
How do you manage your marketing? So how do you communicate this difference?
Our aim actually is the planet. Of course, business is needed, profit is needed.
Yeah.
Business. But the general aim is to stop that plastic stupidity in the oceans. 8 million tons is a lot of trash.
Are you in full speed production right now?
Yes, at the moment we're in full speed production. We have just transformed in last 3 months 120 tons of plastic. We have currently a capacity of roughly 200 tons per month.
We can do any kind of gauge, right?
Actually, thread is easy. We can get any DTEX norm from D75 to DTEX 600. Cordura is DTEX 600.
To do all this processing, how is the cost impact?
The only cost impact we have on the granules, the plastic granules. The basic raw material, and here we are about double the price, the raw material.
The finished fabric is not double of the price.
But I would say it's like between 20 and 30%. So I think the marketing value is much, much higher than the effective additional cost price of the raw material.
But Thomas, what is for you sustainability?
Since I became father like 6 years ago, I try to explain my son always that he needs to take care of the planet. Because I always tell him, avoid using single-use products. It's not only plastic. They are the small steps which count for me, and this is sustainability, is to act responsibly and turn on your brain when you go out.
Are you thinking also to expand the collecting of plastic? For instance, now there's a lot of discussion about the post-consumer recycling.
Yes, we thought about that, but it really depends. It's different from country to country. For example, in Switzerland, we have an incredible PET recycling system. So in my opinion, this is a responsibility of a government, how to manage trash. Have a look at the recent news from Mexico. They banned single-use plastic. Point. We need to focus somewhere, and our focus actually is the environment. Our main mission now is to make sure that we protect the oceans.
Why you didn't focus on the Mediterranean? Easy, next to you guys?
I would say Thailand is more next to us because we're traveling a lot, and we have factories in Thailand, China, and in Burma. I would say I'm more active in Asia than I am in Europe. And honestly, in Europe, we have a cleaning process in place.
Yeah, in Thailand, I'm sure there's no this kind of gun.
What do you think, and how do you use certification for your product, and how much is important the certification rather than the story?
Currently, for ocean plastic, there is no proper certificate in place. We have one certificate, is the GRS, the Global Recycling Standard, proving that we are recycling. But it doesn't tell us from where we recycle, how we recycle, how we are different from others. It's not proven how you do the job. We are currently working with a company called ZPO, Zero Plastic Ocean. They're setting up an ocean-bound plastic certificate. The best certificate actually we have today is actually tied, because we can prove that we are doing from A to Z all those steps.
Your name is the certification.
Yeah, but it's always difficult when you work with big brands. They need certificates.
What's the biggest challenge right now to make recycled plastic happening in a bigger scale?
On one is the scary about the price. We first need to get in touch with the brand's marketing department and management level to get approval to get it developed. When we take the traditional way, from the product guy to the purchaser, we fail latest in the second step. Quality-wise, we are the same.
When you see a recycled product today, nobody can see the difference.
It's all about the price, and they need to see the marketing value. You can also sell more products, so you create also business impact, not only an environmental impact. Bioplastics. We have also looked into potential bioplastics. Could that be a competitor to us? Or could people say bioplastic is better than ocean plastic? What we have learned is that most of the bioplastics are produced through food, let's say corn. And we decided that we do not want to move the problem from the left to the right pocket. As long as we have hunger in the world, we should not use food for plastics. We decided that we only focus on the ocean plastic, but they're also developing like from food waste. So I think there are really some alternatives to change the original plastic from oil to other solutions. But in the meantime, until we produce more than 300 million tons every year real plastic from oil, and only 7% gets recycled. So we have a big job to do on that side, but we also support a lot those bio or plastic alternatives. So our target is to be out of business in like 20 years.
Because there is no more trash.
That's our ultimate target. Yeah, actually, we also offer tight branded products, but we more see that as a merchandising part. And we get very frequent requests from, we call them fans, say, hey, how can we support? Can we be part of Tide? How can we make the world a bit better?
It was very, very interesting and insightful conversation. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Thomas. Thank you, Isaac. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, Nicholas.